Hey, has he seen me?
Who?
That guy over there with the tattoos.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, thank God. That son of a bitch would rat me out. I don't have permission to be out of the house right now.
I think he's getting ready to leave. Hold on.
I play Penny Jo Poplin, and she lives in a small town. She is a waitress at the local diner, and she dreams of being a country singer like Dolly Parton. She has so many country idols, and she just hopes that she gets out and she can live a bigger life than what she's living, because she knows there's more out there than what is currently in front of her. And she has a hard relationship with her mother, who always puts her down and doesn't listen to her, because the way she talks kind of separates her from her friends and the rest of the world. And the only way that she feels confident and free is when she sings.
Like a dump Thank you, brother.
All right, go ahead, Jen. And I'm about to stop, so asking for grades to next
Police Abby, and then I see him after he's arrived. Did that work with that timing?
We have to get the camera timing too.
Okay.
To really to get that.
I don't have a fancy job. I don't drive a fancy car. I'm not a part of any kind of country club. But I have a nice house, a strong back, and a heart full of love to give. This world is so full of bad things. It's frightening.
2 years ago, I got sent a script. It was the most phenomenal script I'd ever read in my life. I had really been wanting to start acting, but I hadn't found the correct project that I thought, would be the best one to jump into. The character I related to the most was Mandy, so I was super delighted to find out that Mandy was exactly the character that Tony, the writer and director, had in mind for me. When I started talking to him, I said, I've never acted before. Don't you want me to audition? Aren't you nervous I'm going to be terrible and I'm going to suck? What if I ruin this whole thing? And he was like, no, I have faith in you. It's going to be awesome. So I was the first actor attached to the movie, and I was so nervous and so excited to see how the cast was going to develop, who I was going to be acting with.
Warm up?
Thank you. Hey, has he seen me? Over there with the tattoos.
No, I don't think so.
It's a story of thematic elements ranging from the desire to not be alone, to the desire of having or understanding family, to the desire of wanting to make your dreams come true and maybe doing something really unethical to get your dreams and your desires met. It's really a film about thematic elements. I don't see it as a natural arc of story. It's all these multiple stories that are colliding and kind of equal parts serving one another and getting in each other's way, as we see throughout the messy interactions of all these characters.
That's what I said.
He said big.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, it's not a huge thing.
Okay, no, it is a big difference. I like thick.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Focusing on third. Okay.
Everything else, though, the energy and the...
Yeah, I love the energy because it feels like, two pros talking.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay, kid. You know you live with Dylan, Mac, and Josh. What's he been up to?
Work on a film, it's kind of like summer camp. I always say it's like you basically go to camp with everyone for a month, you form these really deep bonds, and then it's over. So it's always sort of a bittersweet thing because you know that it's a finite amount of time you have with everybody. But in the past, for me, working on films, I've formed some amazing friendships and relationships. So every time it's a different learning experience, getting to work with cool, different new people. And so far, my experience on this one has been that it's a very nice, tight run ship with really cool people.
Okay, yeah, I'll take them out of you guys here. It was a nice, very easy day. It was a good first day to second hand.
Well, I hope it goes well. Maybe you should work on memorizing the index cards so you don't have to use them.
Good idea.
I kind of had the image of Cal walking around, wanting to go from one world into the Lakota world in my head for a while, for like a year. And I didn't know what to do with it. Cal is oddly autobiographical. I share some similarities with him growing up in a trailer, in rural America. I grew up next to the Muckleshoot Indian Reservation and grew up watching Westerns. So there's elements there. And so it kind of started in that place and trying to figure out a story for him and wanting to kind of, I don't know, look at the Western and the heritage of the American West. So I kind of wanted to do a Western where we gradually realize that the white dudes aren't necessarily the star of the show. In a way, it's the women, the children, and the Lakota characters that are really kind of our focus, but have that emerge gradually.
Yeah, sure. Totally.
All right, that's all.
Found him snooping around. Kid says he said he.
Cut.
And that is a cut.
We have people in jackets walking through the shot.
I love working with Paul. He is such an incredible actor. When you're in a scene with him, everything else just disappears around you and it just comes to life and it feels so real and so natural, and I really hope I get to work with him again.
I mean, we've got it already with taking a drink. So then like when she walks out, then you just go right back to her stuff without a drink. That's great. Maybe when you hear plates behind you, take a glance, just
Caught off guard walking
exactly. Then it feels like less even here, then you're like kind of you're being polite, but you kind of got it.
I got it.
Yeah.
Sydney's one of my best friends in real life. We've worked together before. She acted in my music video for one of my songs, Graveyard, a couple years ago. That was the first time that we hung out. We found we were mutual fans of each other. She was a fan of my music. I was a fan of her work. It's really awesome to be friends with someone that you're a fan of, and it's even better to get to work with that person. She's so sweet, she's so professional. She was so awesome and gracious to me. I asked her a lot of questions about acting since this was my first movie, and she answered all of them and, really helped me feel more calm. But also as a friend and as a fan, it was awesome to watch her in action and to be like, this is why I love you, you're so good at this, and it was really cool to see and be a part of.
And I can almost hear the echo of the thoughts that I know.
Thank you. Hey, has he seen me?
I was thinking I might ask her to marry me then.
I hope it goes well.
Lefty Ledbetter is a really sweet guy who has a lot to give and wants to give that to a woman or a family or something. But I think he's, like most people, probably a victim of social awkwardness, a victim of maybe not fitting in the era he was born, and sort of is destined to become this kind of sweet old man who's alone. On that journey, when I play him, he runs into Penny Jo Poplin, played by Sydney Sweeney, and thus sparks the real moment for him to actually have a chance at happiness and to advance beyond the cold, lonely confines of his life.
Does this look kind of angled? Yeah, up on the right.
Yep, got it.
Up on the right.
I was really attracted to, one, Tony's writing. He's an incredible writer, and I was really excited to work with him. And Penny Jo herself, she has so many big dreams and things that she wants to do, and she's stuck in a small town, and I really felt for her, and I loved her journey that she went on.
It's just like hot food getting cold because my mind is on the
It's a nice character, yeah.
The world is so full of bad things. It's frightening. Especially if you're alone.
It's a badass movie, kind of like a modern Cowboys and Indians, but not really. But in that world, I mean, look at the outfits, the cast. I mean, you know, from Sydney Sweeney to Paul Hauser to Eric Dane, just an amazing cast. And the world, I mean, look, for me as a movie fan, I want to be transported to another world for 2 hours or 90 minutes or however long the movie, whatever movie length it is. And that's what this movie feels like to me, even in reading it. You're transported to this South Dakota world filled with the Lakota tribe and these shady characters in town. And it's like a fun, badass movie that is going to have a kick-ass soundtrack and look beautiful. And it's the kind of movie that I know I'd want to watch.
Yeah, of course, pending authenticity and condition and so on. Yeah, but, you know, as you can imagine, you're not the only interested party here, and with the ghost shirt being what it is, and me being who I am, you're gonna have to present me with a nice, juicy number right about fucking now. Something I could really tug my slug to as I'm dozing off later. Go back in the car. Go back. Excuse me. Yeah, well, I mean,